Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video we're going to be discussing the new changes that are possibly coming to Northwind within a few months, and we'll just be talking about, discussing it, and also I'm going to be giving some of my thoughts on what is going on. But yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today, and if you guys enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, let's hop into it. Okay, so basically what is happening is that the Northwind development team has been accepted for the Roblox Accelerated program, and basically what this is, if many of you don't know, is that it basically gives some developers a few months at Roblox's headquarters to actually work on and develop and fix some of the bugs in their game, and Northwind has been accepted as one of those games to actually go there and work on their game. And this is a good thing, so then we actually get some updates and have some fun with the game. So yeah. But as they're working with this, they will be releasing, they say will be releasing some updates onto what they're thinking about doing with the game, and this is probably the first of many, and yeah, let's just go through and explain it. So basically, the first thing they're saying that is going to be big is they're going to be actually doing a pound wipe. But this is what's going to surprise many people, because as you know, there's a lot of rich people in the Northwind community, and they will probably be very angered at this because many of them have worked, and many of the pounds they have worked towards will now be useless because they will all be wiped anyway. And of course this has caused an economy crash in the Northwind market because many people are just buying as many things as they can to use up all their pounds. But that's one of the major things that Fred and the developers will be working towards, and actually wiping the pounds so people will start fresh. So it's probably a good time to work towards your grinding and stuff while you still have a chance to pay people. But then also some changes they'll be making is resources and crafting. So basically this means that they will have the separation and more, basically have them more spread out rather than crammed into an area as they're describing it. However, this will require you to actually go get more higher tier resources to craft stuff such as like the Clark musket, as you can see right here. However, you can still craft it with lower items, but you will need to get higher items such as like master woodworking to craft higher items, I suppose. And also they will have these resources more spread out across islands, so you actually have to travel to get these and actually go there and get these resources from these different islands instead of having to go just all across one map like the Rupert's Isle. Instead of having to just go all over and get them, you actually have to go to different islands, which will be pretty interesting. And finally, the server hopping will be delayed significantly, so this is why I was saying that you should really get your professions up while server hopping is still a thing. And personally, I'm still working on my woodworking and wood cutting because I know this will be nerfed soon, so I recommend any of you, if you wish to get your leatherworking or your woodworking up, this is the time to do it. This will cause probably most changes to the game, as they said. This will be more, game progression will be more slow as people have to wait and actually determine these times, so you actually have to have some patience in this game instead of just server hopping all the time, which will anger some people, but yeah, it's the way it is, I guess, so you'll have to deal with it. And also you're working on a accelerator program that they will allow them to basically travel between different islands and have an economy system in the game, which will be pretty interesting as well. And you basically sell crates to different islands and then get money collecting these crates and delivering these crates. So basically like crate hauls, but a little bit different. But yeah, that was probably a little bit of the economy they will be working on, which is pretty interesting, so you will get to have that. And then also a big thing that everyone has been working on, and there has been teasers released, is that ship sailing. So ships will basically have cannons, and you can either attack or defend, and you can also go between different islands and attack each other, so people have navies set up. So this would be a pretty cool addition to the game to allow people to just have some more fun and just attack and have fun plundering each other. And I think this is also really interesting, is that they will allow you to have farming. So this will basically allow you don't really have to go to Fort Rupert or travel far to actually get food. You can actually have them at your homes and get different foods that you can survive just off your home, so you don't have to actually travel. And they'll also be making some like smaller features, as he mentioned here, like UI improvements or for banks, and you can do a lot of stuff that just help make the game more fresh and more clean. And this will be basically released around 2022, no, before 2022, so maybe in a couple of months. So this is why they're talking about that you should really, that's why I'm saying that you should really try to take advantage of this still kind of broken while it is, and try to get everything up as fast as you can before this is completed. Many of them understand that this will not be very well received, like such as the pound wipe by many of the richer players, but this is something they wish to do and something they wish to understand. But yeah, it's mostly their accelerated development, and I'm going to be sharing some of my thoughts. And probably one of my most thoughts is probably the server hopping, no, not server hopping, but the resource islands. And I think this will be a little bit iffy because some people maybe will camp those areas and dominate those areas, and maybe have players just come to them and get killed all the time, so it will be harder to actually go there and get it. That will be definitely harder, and especially figuring out the time, so maybe players will build houses around it, I'm not sure. But it will be quite annoying to actually go there and get it sometimes, I believe. And also the different tier stations, like the best, as of course, at the hub islands, and you can build lower ones. That will be a bit annoying, like having to take all your precious resources and go there and craft it, because there's a chance, as you all know in Northwind, that you might always be killed. So you want to be careful when doing this from now on, instead of just resetting going there, or just resetting going to your house, because you only have lower tier workstations at your house, so you won't be able to do much to progress within the game per se. But those are most of the items. And regarding the pound wipe, I believe it's pretty good for people to start fresh and actually put everyone back down to equal. Even though some people may hate at first, I believe they are thinking that it'll be able to bring more content to the game and actually have people grind it back up. But yeah, that's mostly what my views on this are. Please let me know your views down this or in the comments. I will probably respond to most of them, as this is probably a big thing that's going to be coming to Northwind. But yeah, I'm going to be making some skits on this game probably later, or be making some other videos on this game, so stay tuned for that. But if you did enjoy this insight video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because it really helps me out. And I will be making more videos on Northwind, yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.